right, good morning, Mark. Welcome to lesson one of this 5-lesson series.
Okay.
Thank you for taking the time out of your schedule.
Absolutely.
We're going to cover several things for the game of golf through this lesson series. We're going to start today with short game. We'll address putting later, full swing, playing, and probably do some more full swing with either driver or irons. Awesome. Well, Mark, so we just finished the short game. We're out here now at Cheyenne Shadows on the second hole. We haven't had a chip yet, but we're working through kind of what you've talked about with your tempo.
Yep.
So here we are on the second hole. We're going to watch you tee off here in a second.
Okay.
Well, hey, good morning, Mark. Welcome to lesson 3. We're out here at Bear Dance, going to be doing some full swing stuff. So we did the short game lesson last week and then playing lesson. During this introduction, Mark and I discussed what his current goals were for a club fitting, as well as what his current makeup is of his current clubs. All right, well, good morning, Mark. Welcome to our last lesson of this series. Today we're going to go over some putting. Awesome. Well, Mark, that concludes our short game lesson for today. We worked on those mid-range pitches, those short range, rough shots, and then out of the bunker, both to a short range flag and a long range flag. So, was that good for you? Did you get a lot out of that?
Yeah, I think, especially the sand, I kind of learned a new kind of maybe philosophy for getting the ball a little bit higher, which is kind of one of my goals right now. But more than anything, I just need to be more deliberate in getting back to the fundamentals of what I've tried to do. I feel like maybe on the golf course I'm just kind of winging it because of lack of practice, but also lack of focus too on the actual fundamental things that I should be doing. So it was kind of good to kind of reinforce those things, the toe down, some of the important things that we talked about today. I think we're really
looking forward to it. Thanks again.
Cool.
And we'll take this to the course.
All right, let's do it.
All right, Mark, so just got done playing, played all 18. Overall, you played great. You definitely encountered some of the things we worked on with the short game, with bunker play, and just thought process through the chips, through the short game shots. How was that for you?
It's okay. I'm still frustrated with the score, the outcome, but I had some good chips. I had some pretty good bunker shots too. I felt like that definitely made a turn for what we worked on earlier. Really it was getting in trouble on one hole and not focusing on the tee shot there, so unfortunately made triple. Other than that, I didn't have anything but birdies, bogeys, pars, so the score is not representative to how I played, I guess. And it seems like that's been the case lately, and so I think it just having more deliberate focus and trying to keep that tempo. I will say I kept my kind of demeanor in check, which was kind of what one of my big goals was, keep the demeanor in check, keep my tempo with my stride and how I swing in check.
Definitely.
I feel like all that is improving. The stroke on the putting got better too on the back nine. Really putted well on the back nine. Didn't make any huge bombs or anything, but much better stroke, I thought.
Yeah. Well, on some of those longer first putts, you definitely left yourself a more makeable, more realistic second putt coming down. But your putting stroke improved between the two nines. Definitely. I know the front nine was a little frustrating with trying to figure that out and
trying to figure out everything.
Stride. But definitely something we can keep closer eye on, especially when it comes to the putting line. Outcome probably score-wise wasn't what we wanted, but work in progress, right? Yeah. So awesome. Well, thank you again, sir.
Yep, thank you.
We'll see you next week.
All right, man.
All right, well, Mark, that's going to conclude our lesson for today. Went over a lot of stuff for moving forward. Well, awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming out.
Yep.
Next week we'll have our putting lesson before we do our club fitting.
Yep.
Looking forward to it. Hopefully we can, notice some things there.
Sure.
But in the meantime, I just work on the stuff we worked on today, the short game stuff we worked on. If you get out to play, taking the stuff from here out to the tee.
Yeah, hopefully I can. Yeah.
So awesome. Well, thanks for coming out, sir.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of the day.
You too. I didn't hit as far, and I don't think I got the spin that I was looking for.
No, definitely not. Compared to the C-Taper X that you currently are using.
Yeah, and I've used those probably 3 years, so it's hard for me to kind of say that's warranting enough of a decision to move, but like I said, I may evaluate once new clubs come out and I change my mind or whatever.
Definitely, there's multiple options that we have here through the Mizuno fitting cart to try to find something that may work a little bit better for you, may have that better feel, generate a little bit more spin, but in keeping with the C-Taper X and 2 degrees upright, as we learned from the Lytape.
Yeah,
awesome.
2 degrees upright still, I think.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming out
Sweet,
again.
thank you.
Next week we'll be meeting, doing our putter lesson.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. Hopefully, you know, you said you just got fitted for your putter. And,
Yeah. Yep.
So we'll see what we can figure out.
All right. Go.
All right, Mark. Well, that's going to conclude this lesson. You know, you've said that putting has been a night and day difference from years past to now.
Yep.
A lot of that attributed to a putter change, with that little bit more toe open instead of toe closed, which is the weighting of the club.
Yeah.
But overall, just your fundamentals and your approach to it.
Yeah.
So, I guess, you know, from today with what we went over with, you know, specifically the eye line mirror.
Yeah.
You know, how did that verify what you were going for? I appreciate you taking the time to go through these lesson series with me.
Yep.
Hopefully you got something from them.
I did.
Look forward to seeing, you know, tournament scores come up, and especially, you know, gearing up for GMG Cup to see, you know, continue to improve to bring that trophy back.
That's what we're gonna do.
I appreciate it, sir.
Thanks, sir.
And
Appreciate it.
yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.